On this episode of Lapeef, Let's Talk.
The chicks that they spending money on is not chicks that they need to be spending money on, is my point. Those are not women that you take home to mom and introduce her and say, hey mom, I want you to meet, this chick over here from the streets. They're for the streets.
I agree.
Stop spending money on chicks that's putting you in their phone as lunch. They got these crazy butterfly eyelashes.
Hey.
No.
They got these crazy butterfly eyelashes, bro. They got tattoos on their face. Like, you can tell a chick for the streets. Stop spending money on these chicks, bro.
Right, but what I'm saying is, where did Anton go? Oh, there you go. I'm saying Generation Z. I'm saying for Generation Z, I don't want to speak on the millennials because I think that would apply to millennials. But for Generation Z, that's what I see happening. They're looking at the pool and they're like, yeah, I ain't going.
That are in the chat that's listening. If you out here doing these things, bro, get your paper up, bro. Get your positioning up. Get your status up. Y'all, you shouldn't even be trying to.
Wait, how do they do that?
Well, no. Hold on. Wait. Not only that, stop spending money on these women. Please stop spending money on these women.
Wait,
that's fucking the game.
Stop. Let me say that one more time. Stop spending money on women that have you labeled in their phone as lunch. Okay. She don't love you. She don't like you.
Yeah.
She is using you, and you are a simp. You are literally the Boyce Watkins of 2022. She has you in the friend zone, and you are paying for her to have a good time and fill her belly. Stop spending money on these chicks, bro. Real talk.
I do you one better, bro. It's not even so much as them spending money on chicks. Stop buying sections that you can't afford and paying for bottle service with your entire Foot Locker check.
No, listen. Listen, hold on, wait. That's fine. But we gotta you gotta basically set a standard. Listen, if you want to trick off on yourself and mess up your bag, that's a completely different conversation. I'd rather you do that than do it for women, bro. Don't do anything for these women today. You wait. Stop spending money on women. Stop taking them. Listen, stop taking them to these 4- and 5-star restaurants on the first date. Stop entertaining this. Real talk. Entertain yourself.
Exactly. Wait, well, let me say this,
Play with yourself, not with these women.
Courtney was there. Q, you was there too. That situation at camp, that wasn't about tricking off on yourself. I know tricking off on yourself. Tricking off on yourself looked like me buying myself them pair of sneakers that I wanted, or that nice artwork that I wanted, or you know what I'm saying, something that I really like for me, right? That bottle service and buying that section is about being seen. And part of it is I'm competing with other dudes, true indeed, but I want the attention of the women that's in that room too. And
she can come over there. She can't listen. She can't get a drink.
Shoes and all these other things that you're tricking off on, like you just said.
Bro,
like,
you can't get an ice cube in my section. Nothing. You can't get water. Nothing, bro.
Damn, not a napkin?
No, nothing. Nada. Zilch. Don't spend $13. I don't care how much you balling. I don't care how much you up. It's still tricking. Don't spend a dime.
It ain't tricking if you got it, Anton. It ain't tricking if you got it, man.
Don't spend nothing.
It ain't tricking if you got it, man.
And here's the key, though. Here's the biggest catch about it. Not only should you not spend nothing, but the less you spend, the easier it is to snatch her up, bro. The less you spend, the easier, the faster she gonna put out. The more you spend.
Hey, Anton, can you explain that a little bit?
Let me tell you something, bro.
How do you have this?
The dudes that's spending a lot of money on chicks, they it's almost like they got to compensate for something, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like they got to kind of build up something else because it's something else that ain't coming with it. If you got to spend money in order to get some pee, that's a problem, bro. Like you gonna have to. I would rather you spend some time getting yourself together, figuring out where your problems are as far as you being able to do what you do. Here's the summary of it. The more you reject them, the more they want you. The less you care, the more you get. Stop sweating these chicks, bro. They ain't worth it anyway. Half of them already done gave it up to everybody else. Just chill out. Be focused on you. Secure your bag. Go out, have a good time with your homies and everything like that. They gonna come anyway. They come with the game. You don't have to focus on them. All you got to do is worry about you, and they come with it.
I mean,
a lot of these cats ain't even getting the attention to reject anybody. Like, I think I was just watching another podcast when we were talking about this is the highest rate for male virgins like today than there are in the history of us in modern years. I'll say that we're in the highest. You know what I'm saying?
Everybody mute in between.
You said what? I'm sorry.
Somebody mute in between.
He was saying mute.
Okay, sorry. But did y'all hear what I said though?
Yeah.
We got the highest rate of virgins right now. Men ain't really getting no attention like that. Most men ain't really getting no attention, Anton. Be able to reject them is what I'm saying.
No, I don't think that's the case, bro. I just think that most men ain't out. They're not outside enough to get the attention. Most dudes is chilling, and so they'd rather send a DM and all of that. All you got to do is be outside. They everywhere.
Yeah.
Bro, in most situations in a lot of these places, it's more women than men there. And I ain't talking about in the club. I'm talking about out and about every day. There's more women.
Yeah, in regular life.
It's women outside all day, every day, bro. You don't have to try. Bro, go to Vegas. There was like a 10-to-1 ratio every night in every casino, Cosmopolitan, Bellagio, Aria, you name it, Dreas, Flamingo, all the way across it was a 10-to-1 ratio, bro. You couldn't miss.
But there's
if you a guy out there, you can't miss.
But it's a reason for that. The clubs are designed for people to come in there and spend bread, money. If it's niggas in there, if it's dudes in there, that's in there spending the money, they will come. They're gonna come. And you're talking about dudes rejecting. The more they reject, the more the easier it'll be for them to bag. But if they ain't got nothing, they ain't even getting that.
You ain't gotta have nothing, bro. Listen.
I'm just talking about in today's era, not how it was before, because you didn't need anything back in the day. But now,
I don't think you need nothing now. Bro, I think it's easier now than it's ever been, bro.
I think it's something that y'all missing, fam. Here's the thing. I think about my sons, and I think about young blood like Cheeky, right? And what I think about is it's not that young lions don't have the opportunity. They do because they'll knock down just about anything. What they're looking at, Quest, honestly, these young bloods, the reason why that number is one of the reasons why that number is so high. And I don't disagree with what you're saying, but one part that y'all leaving out is these young bloods are looking at the selection. Hot girl summer, city girls.
But it depends, Rilla. Listen, the chicks that they spending money on is not chicks that they need to be spending money on, is my point. Those are not women that you take home to mom and introduce her and say, hey, mom, I want you to meet, this chick over here from the streets. They're for the streets. Stop spending money on chicks that's putting you in their phone as lunch. They got these crazy butterfly eyelashes.
Hey.
No.
They got these crazy butterfly eyelashes, bro. They got tattoos on their face. Like, you can tell a chick for the streets. Stop spending money on these chicks, bro.
Right, but what I'm saying is, where did Anton go? Oh, there you go. I'm saying Generation Z. I'm saying for Generation Z, I don't want to speak on the millennials because I think that would apply to millennials. But for Generation Z, that's what I see happening. They're looking at the pool and they're like, yeah, I ain't going.